Today we're going to be making these beaded Christmas tree pins, and this is what's all included in your kit from Trailblazing Beads. So you have a half a hank of a darker green, you have a lighter green color, this one's light green pearl, you have the metallic silver that goes on the outside of the Christmas tree and for the edging. You have the brown size 11 seed beads for the trunk of the Christmas tree. And in this bag, you have the pony beads with the seed beads, and that's for the bulbs on the Christmas tree. All the kits come with 2 patterns, so you have enough to make 2 pins. Comes with the pattern, the stabilizer that we're gonna bead onto, and this is the backing for the pin. And the kits also come with 4 needles, some beading thread, and it comes with 2 pins for the back of your project. So right now we're going to start our beaded pin. We're going to be doing the outline of the Christmas tree first, and I'm going to be showing you the basic flat stitch and how I beaded this pin. So we got our pattern. I'm gonna start from the top and I'm gonna work my way down the tree. We're going to be doing the dark green outline. We're gonna start from the back of the pellin to the front of the pellin to the point of that Christmas tree. Just poke around until you get it in the right spot. We're gonna pull our needle and thread all the way through, and we're gonna start by putting on 6 beads. These are our size 11 check seed beads, and this is in a medium green. So I put on 5 beads. I need 6. So I got on 6 beads. We're gonna pull the beads all the way to the end of that thread. I'm gonna hold the beads in place following the line of that Christmas tree. I'm gonna take my needle and I'm gonna go through the beadwork, the pattern, right where my beads end it. I'm gonna pull my thread all the way through. Now we're gonna come from the back of the pellin to the front of the pellin, and I'm gonna poke around. We wanna come up in between those 6 beads. So in between 3 and 3. And we want to make sure we're on the line of that Christmas tree pattern. I'm going to pull my thread all the way through, and I'm going to go through those last 3 beads that we have on. Pull my string through, and that's the flat stitch. So we're working on the outline of our Christmas tree. We're gonna put on another few beads. We only need enough beads to get to this corner of this Christmas tree. So I'm gonna guesstimate, we need 5 beads. Okay, let's test out my estimate. Oh, I'm right on the money. Okay, so we push our beads all the way up, line them up where we want them to go. I'm gonna put my thumb over those beads to hold them in place. I'm gonna get my needle and I'm gonna go down right where those beads ended. So because we're kind of at the end of this line, what I'm gonna be doing is tacking down my beads so they stay in place. So I'm gonna come up on this side of the beads, pull my thread all the way through, and I'm gonna go over top of that string. And I'm gonna come on the other side of that bead, and my thread is gonna go over top of those beads, and that keeps them securely in place. So my line looks nice and straight. I'm gonna start the second line of my Christmas tree. So I'm gonna come up from the back of the pellin. I'm gonna come up to start my second line right there. And I'm gonna add on my 6 beads. Get on the needle. Okay, and again, I'm going to hold my beads in place, put my thumb over the beads, so it's the same stitch that we just did. So now I'm going to be just tacking the beads down so they stay in that straight line. So I come up on this side of the beads, put my needle through, and this string is just going to go over top of those beads. And pull that, and that holds those beads in place.